shot from a slightly different location, and we can see them. Right. Hold it! That's Pinocchio. I don't remember what fucking Pinocchio sounds like. Please tell me you're not villain Bolshevik, the Russian revolutionary. Revolutionary? I have mouse. Duh. I believe there is such rumor. It's just a rumor? As you see, I have unfortunate appearance. I look like a vicious criminal. Your words, not mine. Just want to point that out. Child who is made of wood. Well, I can't really do a wood sound. People call me a revolutionary, murderer, autocrat. And which glove fits? Good day. I am visiting London for sightseeing. I would like to take bus to Crystal Tower, please. Right. That didn't sound staged at all. You'll forgive me for having doubts. To be treated like vicious criminal all the time, it is very painful. People do not realize. So I have much sympathies for these brothers. People say they are criminals only because of how they look. And definitely not because they literally committed crimes and definitely shot that guy, like, demonstrably. The Skulkin brothers? Duh. Maybe they went inside pawnbroker's shop. But they have done nothing wrong. That is all I want to say. Minus the gun... The fucking gun... The Skulkin brothers did nothing wrong that night. Alright, well first of all, that's one not-so-little misunderstanding I'll need to clear up straight away. Tell me something, Iris. What is it, Bruno? The jurors are chosen at random from the inhabitants of London town, aren't they? Yes, it's amazing, isn't it? In that case, how is it that there's a Russian tourist sitting among them, who looks for all the world like a revolutionary? I wish I knew. Yeah, good question. If I can't change the minds of more than half of these 6 jurors, the trial will be over. But we know that Ginny would never shoot anyone. I'll chill for a bit. Hey, thanks for popping by and chilling. I'll try not to, I don't know, die. Okay, Mamma mia, I'm a Pinocchio. Mamma mia, that's the fact that that's like my go-to Italian phrase is probably a little problematic. I just want to be a real boy. There you go, yeah, Pinocchio. Oh no, I told a lie and now my nose is growing. Oh, Geronimo! I don't... Okay, I'm done. I need to find contradictions of what these jurors are saying to pit them against each other. Let's be ready to go to whatever lengths I have to convince them of Gina's innocence. Okay. So, okay, we do have this at least. I don't know. Evidence. All the evidence points at the young pickpocketeer. Yeah, that's awful. Okay. Boom.
Objection.
Pinocchio. I mean, it's just Italian words. Geronimo. I mean, but yes, the 11th Doctor does say that. It's true. Allons-y! Alright, let's see the other one. Those two statements clearly contradict each other. Good lord, counsel, explain yourself. Oh my statement? Contradictory? Juror number 6, you've got the wrong end of the stick. I do not have stick. I have mouse. It is an adorable mouse, it's true. As juror number 2 said earlier, also, what is this music? This is not the music I expected. When the Skulkin brothers fled the scene on the night in question, they fired a shot from their revolver. Yes, they shot poor Mr. Sholmes in the abdomen, I understand. Surely you're not going to tell the court now that you didn't hear. Abdomen... Sir? Sorry. My English is still learning. You are telling the court you didn't hear. Or you are telling the court you didn't hear. Forgive me, I did not hear. Now, here is word. Abdomen. Part of a person's body containing stomach and or other vital organs. Is that what that said? Other vital organs. If this is what you mean, you should say in plain English. I am Russian, not native speaker. Who thought it was a good idea to let this man be on the jury again? Like, half of the jury is just, like, completely... This is awful. What is this? What is this fucking farcical courtroom? So, you're telling me these brothers, who look like criminals, were lying. Also... So... They said before, we've never done nothing. But truth is, they shot a detective. Duh, this is double negative. Yes, that's exactly right. No, Mousy! Lying is wrong, especially when lie is said by a person who looks like criminal. Coming from you, that seems surprisingly prejudiced. This means, when they said we never took nothing, maybe it was also big fat lie. Is this true? Well, according to the police report, no stolen goods were found, so... Enough. I trust no one now. It's not the mouse's fault, though, sir. I must see with my own eyes. I must investigate crime scene myself. I'm afraid that won't be... Yes, it is, Bruno. Easily. Sorry? With the prints from Hurley's red-handed recorder. Here, let me get you that second picture I should have given you the first time you needed it, but didn't because you're supposed to get it here. If you compare the print, the picture's Ginny, and the next print from half an hour later, you'll be able to see straight away if anything was taken or not. Cooey, Mr. Prosecutor. Tut. Calling on the prosecution in the middle of a summation examination of all times. The print showing the accused threatening the victim after she broke into the shop is this one. Following this... For a second, okay, sure. Oh, why not? It's me, Pinocchio. Oh my god. Mamma mia. Okay, Mamma mia, I'm a Pinocchio. Mamma mia. That's not the fact that that's like my go-to Italian phrase is probably a little problematic. I just want to be a real boy. There you go, you're happy. Pinocchio. Oh no, I told a lie and now my nose is growing. Oh, Geronimo! I don't... Great, thanks. Moving. Oh, I forgot to... Did I forget to... I didn't show the entire... Wow, did I not show the entire thing? That's hilarious. I watched it, though. No one else could see it. But also, it was a clip, so you could just... Whatever. My bad. Sorry. But you heard it. That's the important. I don't gotta show it again. Oh, jeez. Oh, Jiminy Jillikers, you didn't see it, but you heard it. Anyways. Following this, the victim and the accused moved into the storeroom. Meanwhile, the Skulkin brothers entered the shop and summarily heard the fatal gunshot ring out. Sadly, none of these events were captured on film. This is the print produced by the camera half an hour later, after the brothers' flight. So this was taken after Hurley was shot, then? As far as I can tell, nothing has been taken. That does seem to be the case. I can't notice anything that's obviously missing in the second print. So, the brothers who look like criminals told only one lie. They shot men, but stole nothing. I'm not showing it again. There's no Italian children watching. Stop! I mean, I guess there might be. I'm sorry. I apologize to all the Italian children watching, but also, you probably shouldn't be watching it. I am not for... My content is not for the kids. I say fuck a lot. It would seem so, yes. Good. No, not good. All of... Well, is that my fan base? Is that my main viewer base? Do you know this? Do you know this to be fact? I press X to doubt. You're right. I do not understand situation. Also, press X to doubt. Now I know brothers have lied. I think it is very important to continue with trial. Not guilty. Yay! Well done, Runo. The balance is shifting. Well, let's start, I suppose. Child. I mean, I got some Italian in me. I got some Italian bits. I think my mom's dad's... Some people on my mom's dad's side came over from Italy or something like that. Something along those lines. But there must be more in what these jurors are saying than I can use to expose the truth. If I can do that, we just might turn the situation to our favor still. It's not a competition.
Thank you, counsel. Continue with the summation examination. And kindly hand that new photographic print to the bailiff to be filed as evidence.
Post-shooting photograph has been entered into the court record. The print in the court record. I wonder if we can make use of that. Oh, Jiminy Jillikers. Let's go ahead and make use of that, shall we? Whoop. Can it really show up new clues, though? Don't know unless you try. But this print here should do the trick. Alright, then juror number 3. Okay, bye. You win. Congratulations. You win one of these. Are you saying you can do this with any 2 suitable photographic prints? Yes, that is what he already said. Of course I can. Very well, I'd like you to demonstrate. Be delighted to. Just give me one more print and I'll amaze you all. Use this one. Take that. Alright, these 2 prints were both taken with the same camera in Windbanks on the night in question. No, alright. Farewell. Have a good one of whatever time it is. Yes, I see. Tell me, Mr. Lawyer. Hey, Wumbo's back. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Do you know how stereographic images work? Do you understand the principle? Well, I think so. I did have a lesson only yesterday. The left and right eye images need to be the same, only with a slight shift in the positions of some objects. That's when your brain merges the two images together inside your head. It notices the shift as if it were depth. Yes, exactly. It's that small shift between certain objects in the two pictures that's really important. So what happens if you use two photographs that are exactly the same then? No, obviously that wouldn't work at all. Not for seeing the scene three-dimensionally anyway. No, but it would, like, show if there's a difference, right? Oh! Of course, now I see! Oh, I think the young girl has discovered the secret. I have! Yeah, it's the yes! Cross-eyed Iris wins again! Peace. Oh my god, what? What are those URLs? That's... what the fuck? Madness. Oh my god. Cross-eyed Iris strikes again. It's the fucking best. Can you uncross your eyes before you tell me? Having another look at these two pictures from Hurley's camera, you know? Go on. Uh-huh. Yeah, like... Can you see that there's a really obvious difference between them? Oh, I mean, I can already see it even without the crossy thing, but yeah, it's the lantern's broken. Of course there is. There are two people in the first and no people in the second. Well, yes, you can see that straight away. But now, try looking at the picture in 3 dimensions. Alright, I'll give it a go. So to start with, you have to cross your eyes and then try to make the two pictures overlap exactly. I've never been able to do this. Can't do it. It's impossible. Madness! Utter madness! Let's see if by crossing my eyes I can make the quill pens from each picture overlap in the middle. Like, how? I don't I can't do it. No. Wait. Could the game do it so that because I don't know what I can't do it. Did you manage to see it properly, really? Runo? I mean, I didn't know, but I saw the difference. So we'll go with that. Ugh! What's going on with these two pictures? Some of the things on the counter sort of jump out at you. Yes, that's it, you see? That's the other amazing power of stereoscopes. Other amazing power?
Is someone going to explain this? Black magic, eh? Why the deuce do some of the things on the counter seem to jump out at you like that, hmm?
I think you'll find that if you consider the basic principle of the stereoscope, you'll answer your own question. Basic principles of the stereoscope. As I said before, if you try to look at two identical pictures using a stereoscope, it won't work at all. It's the slight shift in the positions of certain objects that lets you see the pictures three-dimensionally. In other words, even though at first glance it seems the objects on the counter haven't moved at all between the two pictures, it shows that actually there must have been a slight shift in their positions. Yeah, I don't see it. Yes, there must have been.
Now hold fire there, sir. Got a reasonable grasp of the whole cross-eyed business. Now I'd got a reasonable grasp of the whole cross-eyed business now I'd say. But why the devil does the shift between the two prints exist in the first place? I like how I was completely wrong about what was important. It doesn't matter. And like now that I think about it, yeah, the lantern being broken doesn't matter at all. Actually, it's like completely irrelevant. Like, of course it's broken. I think it got shot. Well, what's the answer, fellow? Come on, you're the cross-eyed master.
We still have not gotten cross-eyed Ryunosuke, and that is a tragedy. What, me? I haven't the first idea. You know, Runo, it's quite simple. It is? Just think it through step by step. The first photograph was taken at 1 a.m. Then, 30 minutes later, the second photograph was taken, but the position of some of the items on the counter appears to have shifted slightly in the interim. So that means that sometime in the half-hour interval, someone must have tampered with the things on the counter. Zookers! That's, okay, not gonna Google that one. That's not real. That's not a real word. That's some fucking Scooby-Doo ass catchphrase. Someone tampered? New information. Stop. Not mentioned in testimony so far. Stop. Yes. We've had to go around in circles a little here, it seems. But I'm starting to see what I should be aiming at in this summation examination now. Ladies and gentlemen, the question is now clear. We know the items on the countertop were moved, but by whom? Are you suggesting you might know? Of course. I can tell you right now who is responsible for the almost imperceptible shift in the items on the counter. It was. I mean, one of these guys, right? Is that too obvious? Am I not thinking? Okay, so yeah, like if they came in, or no, Gina came in, pointed the gun at Windibank, that picture got taken at 1, they went into the back room, then these guys came in. I mean, that is the sequence of events. So it would make sense that they would be the ones to move things, right? I mean, that's what this whole thing is leading up to, right? Unless I'm really fucking dumb, which is a thing. It was the witnesses currently in the stand, the Skulkin brothers. Wait. This does not agree with what brothers said in testimony before. They said they did not even have time to pull dukes from Lucy lockets. My phrase book says dukes is meaning hands, and Lucy lockets is meaning pockets. Yeah, I figured that out too. But is this another lie? Is this what you are saying? Yes, I'm afraid so. Now hold on there a minute, you can't be sure of that. I quite agree. The accused is a common pickpurse, after all. It's perfectly possible that she went through the things on the desk to see what she might steal. I think that's unlikely. And why exactly? As you can see from this photographic print, the defendant was pointing a gun at the victim. It would seem, as my learned friend indicated, that she was coercing Mr. Windibank to open the storeroom door. In other words, Miss Lestrade's interests lay within the storeroom, not the main shop, giving her no reason to touch anything on the counter. All of which points to one thing. The Skulkin brothers have omitted key facts in their testimony. But the accused is a pickpurse, common gutter trash. Why look any further for the wrongdoer here? Because we're not fucking idiots! I hate her. I think she's my least favorite on this entire thing so far. She's the worst. She's worse than fucking all of them. I hate it. Like, she's the worst. Because the Skulkin brothers are thieves, madam. No better, in fact worse, than a pickpurse. And you, with your stupid, dumbass black and white thinking, that should mean something to you. I believe that these brothers were looking for something on the victim's counter that night. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if you would condemn the defendant on the grounds that she's a pickpocket, would it not at least be right and proper to thoroughly scrutinize the testimony given against her by these two thieves? Well said.
I, for one, would like to hear more from that shady pair.
I dropped my controller. Oh my god, it was so dumb.
Can you all see now? I think you'll find stereoscopes odd playthings. You've seen their extraordinary potential firsthand.
This is comical, farcical, nonsensical, ridiculousical.
Wholeheartedly agree. Stop. Must purchase after trial. Stop. Will return home via Regent Street. Stop. Well, it would seem this trial has yet to run its course. The ladies and gentlemen of the jury have declared their inclinations via the mighty scales of justice. I hereby call this summation examination to conclusion with the balance altered in the defendant's favour. 2 lean to guilty, 4 lean to not guilty. Accordingly, the jury is without consensus. And I order this trial to continue. Yay! Well done. Oh, by the way. What? You should hold on to this, Bruno. You never know when it might come in useful.
Thank you! Fuck! Now I don't have to do the cross-eyed thing again. Twice in one trial would be unusual, surely. But alright. Stereoscope has been entered into the court record. Lord Van Zeeks.
Lord Van Zeeks, you will instruct the witnesses that the court demands additional testimony from them.
I'm sure it won't spoil the bouquet to do so, my lord. He says as if he doesn't barely sip that shit and throws most of it away. Like a dingus. I've won myself another chance to probe that pair about their activities that night at least. And I won't stop probing them until I've proven that Gina is innocent. I'll probe them until the morning comes. Prepare to be probed! With this finger, I shall probe. Take that! And with that incredibly unfortunate series of statements from me, I'm gonna call it a day. Just once again ended like literally right on the 2-hour mark. Like, goddamn, that's pretty impressive. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a day now. I apologize for the worse than usual accents today. I don't know why my mouth is just not making the sounds I wanted it to make today. Weird. In any case, I'm gonna head on out. Excited. So I'll be back on Friday, starting up new game action, Ni no Kuni, not via, that's not the right word, care of recommendation. So yet another recommended game, starting Ni no Kuni. I don't know why I'm posing. Ni no Kuni on Friday. Be back with more Kingdom Shards on Monday. I'll be back with more Ace Attorney on Wednesday. But until then, I can't like pose and click the thing at the same time. Farewell. Awful.